What's up, everyone? We're live. Probably last stream of Diablo 4 in a while, because this is going to be Act 6 that we're going to jump into. Let me check the quest log. Act 6, Dance of the Makers. I'm pretty sure. I don't have 100% confirmation on the number of acts in this game, but I'm pretty sure that 6 has to be the final act. We've already discovered so much of the map. Act 5 was basically all of Hawizar, if I pronounce that correctly. And but yeah, we still have this huge chunk of the map over here, and I think 6 is going to be the final act for us to finish. And so far, it's been a fun ride. I'm really loving Diablo. Look, we've almost completed it, the campaign, but huge chunks of the map that I haven't even been to. I don't even know what's there. So that just goes to show you. And I did a fair bit of side questing as well. Mostly, well, during the stream, but also a little bit off stream. So, but yeah, I'm excited to see how this is going to end, because we're close to tracking down Lilith and stopping her. I'm reaching for the controller, but there's no need, because I'm going to play mouse and keyboard. Sound. Wait, is there sound? Yes, there is sound. There should be sound, because the music in this game is so amazing. With music, I mean, so the music, but also the sound effects of all the monsters and, you know, all the regions. It's really, really well done. Yeah, you really, sometimes you just stand somewhere and you just chill. You're just vibing, and that's kind of that's really nice. Let me need to pull up one more thing. How do I? Okay, nice. Alright, I had to pull up the whole dashboard. Cool. Let's do it. In terms of the build, we basically went for like a trapper rogue build from start to finish. I had an idea for the build. Force for Arrow was doing a lot of work, just knocking enemies back, keeping the range, because we're a ranged build. I messed around with the core skills a lot. I wasn't really sure what the best one was. It was going to be, I tried Barrage, I tried Rapid Fire, I tried Penetrating Shot. Penetrating Shot looked the least flashy, but what it turns out, highest damage dealing skill here to finish off the monsters that are not dead when we go with Poison Trap. Poison Trap and Death Trap, both really good damage dealers. I'm completely foregoing the imbuement skills. Haven't really found a spot for this one. But yeah, so the idea is basically to, you guys will see, but the idea is just to trap, to kind of funnel all the enemies together. This is another trap, Caltrops, to slow down enemies, slow, chill, and then you deal damage with like Poison Trap and Death Trap with the key passive, which also neatly ties into the whole trap skill theme. And this is just one particular build for the rogue. Imagine, like, you can have so many playthroughs with different builds and, you know, different characters. So very cool.
on to Caldeum, the knights march on the city. They felt it best to follow. But I wanted to wait for you. Can I ask you something? Something personal.
You know you can.
Do you ever feel like nothing you do matters?
More than I'd like to admit. They call me hero. But underneath, I'm still the same person I always was. Powerful, sure. But flawed, too. I try. Yet my best isn't enough. Not for Yorin. Nor your mother.
Does it get any easier?
It can. With a good ally.
Thank you for being honest. It helps knowing I'm not alone. We should go. I'll find the others in Caldeum.
Jewel of the East. So this must be where Caldeum is. This is the first time that the main character is really sharing like some of their kind of insecurities and stuff like that. I thought the protagonist in Diablo games is mainly just a clean or blank slate, and you can just project whatever you think about the story. But they probably wanted to give the Narelle a little bit more depth. I gotta check the sound if it's not too loud. I think we're fine. I might switch out this skill, Dark Shroud. It allows us to, will tank some damage or reduce some incoming damage, but and it gives us movement speed. That's the main thing. But I feel like we really lack an escape button.
How many cultists have they killed? How many innocents?
Blood rain. Not good. Time's running out on this job.
Just a bit longer and it'll all be over.
Slow down. You die now, you're stuck on the tree with the lions for eternity. Nobody wants that.
I was fine on my own.
At last, the knights are sacking the place.
Is Lilith here?
Yes. Just as the tree said. The rain, the hellspawn, all spew from the hell gates underneath the city palace. She's opened the way. If she consumes her father's essence, Sanctuary is lost. We can't let that happen.
So in classic Diablo fashion, we're probably going to descend deeper into the palace, multiple layers, that kind of stuff, which I think is a nice callback to Diablo 1. To how did Diablo 3 end? The fact that I don't remember kind of tells you enough. Ah, I know. Yeah. It's but you don't descend, you ascend, I believe, to, I think it's like heaven or whatever, and that's where Diablo is. Not too worried that I didn't find a lot of legendaries up until now, because it's really on World Tier 3, World Tier 4, that's where it's at. That's where you want to be finding those legendaries. What is this? This looks like an important area of the map. Search for Lilith. Probably gonna have to go here. So we've beat Elias a couple of times, but not, I mean, I have no idea what kind of skill set Lilith has, what her attack patterns are going to be. So the unit composition, or the monster composition in Act...
The time of prophecy has come, knights. Lilith flees to the gate to hell. I will slay her in that cesspit she calls home, and open the way to the heavens. All is as fate decreed. A spear of light, piercing hatred's heart. You who die in battle today, die heaven-bound. Rally the troops at the palace. We march on hell. And after that, your plan? The Horadrim. Always chasing after the battles of your betters. But the angels don't need you. The stone, Don. We don't need the bloody angels either. The hubris. You boast of a mere fragment of what this once was. The World Stone. Debased in the hands of fools. Lilith dies by my blade. Prophecy has foretold it. Same as before. This changes nothing.
So as I was saying, the unit composition has kind of changed or become a little bit more complex. Act 1, you start out with a lot of kind of or monsters that are straightforward. They probably just or they kind of rush you, and it's easy to learn their attack patterns. But here, this is like the final kind of region. You can see that it's more like a combination of everything, like range attacks, melee attacks.
There is someone who might stand a chance against Lilith.
Me?
You bested Astaroth and Andario both. If we can't find that stone, you might be our next best weapon.
And then with all those unit compositions, you kind of have to see what do you have to prioritize. And while evading enemy attacks. But yeah, and so that every fight is that. Hey, wait, that's is that not Vigo? They probably have a couple of guys. I love this design. My next playthrough is probably going to be hardcore. Just because you can't maximize your damage output, you really have to focus on defense, which makes the playthrough much harder. And it's kind of fun to find the right balance between defensive and offensive skills.
Donan, you've come back to us, and not alone. Blessed be the light. The Father will deliver us, together.
He seized our soul stone.
His is the will of the light.
You still believe that?
How can you doubt us? After everything we've done for you and Yorin. At least, he doesn't have to see you like this. Stand down, brethren. Sin reaps consequence. I have faith the Father acted righteously.
We want to stop Lilith. Same as you.
Unbelievable.
Inarius awaits us at the mouth to hell.
Tell Bravo you're ready is the next quest, but what is the alternative? Yeah, maybe do something else instead of finishing the campaign, I guess.
Unnecessary. The Father will handle Lilith.
But your army, your people, they need help. What? As do we. We'll move faster together.
Loreth, the voice of reason. Rare pleasure. Very well. You may accompany us to the gate. Hark, knights! The day of prophecy is upon us! The Father will slay Lilith in hell and lift his faithful up to heaven! To the palace!
Okay. They coming? Right, we have to walk behind her. So this Inarius dude has a pretty big ego, and these guys seem too zealous to also trust. In the beginning, I thought the story would have a little bit more kind of depth in terms of like, I don't know. It started out really dark with Lilith and that scene in the church, but it kind of becomes a little bit more, I don't know if shallow is the right word. It's not. It's still fun. It's still fun. But maybe that's still up ahead. I dropped to 50% health. That would be too risky already in hardcore. But I mean, this is a rogue. It's the squishiest class in the game. What about sorcerer? Is sorcerer squishy than rogue? Maybe. Damn.
I need more energy. I'm out of energy.
If there's a crack in the health globe, what does that mean? That I'm vulnerable? Because we make him vulnerable a lot of the times. But I think it goes two ways. Damn, we're out of potions. Fuck. Can't get hit now. I think we're dead. I think I need more survivability. I think this was the worst. This was the worst boss fight so far. +2 ranks to poison trap. This is definitely an upgrade. Maybe we've hit kind of a breaking point in terms of the items. And I chose a different legendary ring. So, and we got rid of this one. It has lightning resistance and fire resistance. What we need in this situation is definitely poison resist. Because that guy has poison attacks. Let's see if there's something that can... Look at this. Poison resist. 22% poison resist. And an empty socket. What are we giving up? Oh, but that is so good though. 15% to trap skill damage. And the thorns, I'm not sure about the thorns. In the worst case scenario, we just switch to this armor during the fight. And that's it. Damage to chilled enemies. Damage to slowed enemies. Damage over time. Maximum life. Restore 3 of your primary resources when you crowd control an enemy. Yeah, let's get rid of this. And let's use this. 70% increased critical strike chance against injured enemies. While you're healthy, you gain 34% increased crowd control duration. Something tells me... Yeah, let's go with that. So we lose a little bit of resource regeneration, but it is what it is. And... I think it's fine. And this has a heal. You heal for 11 life per second for each close enemy up to 56 life per second. Maybe that doesn't apply to bosses. Maybe it doesn't, because we didn't heal at all when we were just standing next to him. Let's try that again. I'm gonna really use the poison traps. We have to. Just stay back. Not walk into the fire. Nice, that was 3,000 damage. Is that that legendary so good that we just switched out? Or the ring? Could be. Now the dude's flying. Okay, walk into the trap. Way better, way better. And as I say that, I'm getting smashed. Nope, didn't mean to do that. Yeah, this is just... I was just a little rusty. I was just a little rusty, that's it. First boss of the stream.
I'm not ready yet.
We're close to staggering him. Shit. Well, we have a bit of space here to work with. Yes, is he staggered? Not yet. Health globes. Here we go. I think the guy's pissed. Once you pass the 50% point is you really notice that bosses become more difficult. And we get a lot of buffs for enemies that are in traps. So attacking without him standing in a trap is giving up so much of our attack. Let's go. Let's go. Went way better than attempt number 1. No upgrades. Let's join these guys.
Don't have enough energy.
Always checking for upgrades. I'd say maybe past level 20 you really don't find that many upgrades. Maybe one every 3-4 levels, which is not that much. And I think it's a good thing, because you know, you don't want to be switching out your builds too much. Especially when you find like a legendary that makes your build completely different.
We share a goal.
For now.
Above the gate. Looks like a winch. I'll handle it.
Whatever you did, it worked.
Another quake.
Chain's gone slack. Must have snapped. It's quite close to the palace.
Oh, didn't intend to do that. Has the fight reset? No.
I'm not ready yet. It's locked.
Do we go back and get some silent or get some what are they called? Some keys? Let's do it. Then we can sell our stuff real quick and get a set of keys. You know what? This is a good time to gamble and use up all our obols. What do we need the most? Last time I did that, I called it. I said, okay, I need a bow, and boom, we had a really good bow. But this is fine, so I'm gonna keep that. But which of these is like the lowest? I think we're gonna go for torso. This is just not that convincing. Trap skill damage is nice, but the thorns and the cold resistance, not the best. First off, let's get this right. Tunic.
Not much, is it?
What is this? Fire resistance, cold damage, and intelligence. Not good enough. Not good enough. Ooh. Oh shit, we got one. Let's go. Upgrade. Definitely. 6% damage with ranged weapons. Physical damage, imbuement skill, marks. We don't use imbuement skill damage. What does the legendary affix do? While you have both bonuses from the close quarters combat key passive active, your dodge chance increases by 4%. That also doesn't work at all. But I think it's better. Damage with range. How does this work? It says 6% damage with ranged weapons, but the key passive is close quarters combat. That is the worst combination here. So we could try to go with this. Let's do that, and maybe we try to switch out the affix. We go to the occultist. I think we need to go to the occultist for that. Maybe there's like a really good thing. Maybe we already have an aspect of power that we can put in the chest. Okay, what do you got? What do you got, dude? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. We have not unlocked any aspect of power that can do something with this. But this is possible. This is the legendary from Vigo, and I extracted the aspect from it. When hit while not healthy, a magical bubble is summoned around you for 4 seconds. While standing in the bubble, players are immune. This is very, very good. This is very, very good, and I think I'm just gonna... It's better than nothing. So we do this aspect. Let's go. Absolutely. And that doesn't even cost a lot. Okay. Way better. Way better already. And now we could replace affix. Replace affix. Has to be this one. Oh, we need more. An exceptionally hard to find herb found during the Helltide when Sanctuary gives way to the Hells. That's lore. Only mostly toxic in spite of it. No, that's lore. Exceptionally hard to find herb found during the Helltide when Sanctuary. I'm not sure we can. We get this. Well, whatever. Then that's just going to be kind of a lost attribute for now. We do this, then one more trip to the gem lady.
May the light keep you.
What kind of damage are we seeing a lot? So we can use this socket here. 3% to maximum life. Damage reduction while control impaired. Not bad. 2% damage reduction while fortified. We don't have fortify. 4% to barrier generation. Honestly, I don't know what that means. Does it mean that we will create a barrier, or does it only, you know, improve if we already have barrier creating skills? I think that's what it does. Thorns, not too interested. Not the best. Not the best. Damage taken over time reduction. I guess this is the best. Because that means that poison and fire will also be reduced here. Hold on. Healing received plus 4%. But we don't really have that much healing. No. Okay. Let's go with this. What else? Yeah, I think that's it. It was an upgrade. Honestly, it was an upgrade. It made a lot of sense to go back for a moment there. Actually, let's salvage all of this. This. Let's do it. Cool. All right. Yo, what's up, Jorge? Man, absolutely get this one, no doubt. It's a lot of fun. I think you can play Diablo 4 is fun for the campaign. It's fun to just chill and do side quests and just relax a little bit. But you could also do a lot of kind of hardcore stuff, where literally hardcore, where you only have one life, and once you die, it's over. That kind of stuff. But you know, there's plenty of end game content too, where you level up even more and you look for the best gear. And yeah, there's actually Diablo has. This guy seems tough. Diablo has a lot of different things, a lot of different content for different playstyles. So you can play this casually. You can invest more time into it. I think it's pretty good for the money. And when you think about you're buying a new game, you're gonna be spending a lot of time in this world, for at least for the duration that you're playing it. And in terms of like the whole vibe from the world and how it feels to be in the world, nice. This is the bubble. That makes such a huge difference. This is so good, especially because Rogue is so squishy. But yeah, so you're in this world for a good amount of hours, and it feels good, like with the whole atmosphere. Every area has different music and different enemies. We're going the right way, right? Yes.
Like this.
Oh shit. These guys followed me. I need to... This is what you want. Cluster them together. But you're so fucked here. So I gotta be careful with this frozen dude. He just impaled me.
Need more energy.
Is he dead? Yeah. So definitely thumbs up. We're almost level 48. On to 50. That would be the perfect timing. 50, and then we're done with the campaign. We can spend our first Paragon point.
What was that? I need more time. In the hell am
Oh shit, that's Duriel. That's... Should have known because of all the maggots. Holy shit, Duriel is the shittiest boss, especially if you play range class. But we got a bubble. That's so cool that Duriel also makes an appearance. Oh, the guy's staggered. Should have noticed earlier. I think we can take this guy. Famous last words. I'll just kite the guy around my poison traps. Staggered. Perfect. Get in the bubble. Almost died there. Right. He's almost staggered again. Yes, here we go. Man, this guy dropped a lot of potions. Oof. Dude, he's catching up. Is this guy... is he getting faster? Right before he attacks, that's when you should be using your... my caltrops. Come on. Yes, let's go! And we got a legendary. A chest armor. We just had a chest armor.
That thing have been one. The Haradrim should be at the palace. If they made it.
What do we get? Cutthroat skills, marksman skills, control impaired duration reduction. Critical strikes with marksman skills have up to a 50% chance to grant a free dark shroud. Huh. That's not bad. I mean, dark shroud, we use dark shroud for the movement speed. But this bubble that we have on the armor here is really saving us a lot of the times, because immunity is so strong. So I'm just gonna keep what we have.
Thank heavens you're here. I convinced them not to go without you.
Kept your temper with Brava.
They're always arguing.
We have a heading. Mephisto shelters in the Cathedral of Hatred. Across the Sea of Fire, Astaroth's domain. I'd wager that's why Lilith freed him in Skosglen. That's where we'll find her.
And what then? We don't have the stone.
Enough, Donan.
Then it's up to me to stop her. Right?
Descend to the gates of hell with your allies. Cool. So this is where Mephisto is, but this is not where Lilith is. Then
Can you drop it for once?
It's not about me hounding you. It's
Enough! You're both so smart usually.
Usually.
Not today. Yes, the stone is gone. Instead of arguing, let's do something about it. If Inarius has it, let's take it back.
It is the only way to guarantee Lilith's defeat.
No, not Lilith. You're all wrong about that. The stone should be saved for Mephisto, her maker, the prime evil. You know his powers of manipulation. His hatred has already poisoned us. Even Lilith fears him. Why don't you?
ooh, this is boss fight. This has boss fight written all over it. Right after Duriel. Pretty cool. I like that you have to fight the Diablo 2 bosses.
I can sense your fear, Father.
Whether we use you or the stone, we have to stop her. We follow her into hatred itself. It will sour our hearts even more, turn us against each other. Let's remember why we're here. Together.
That's a lot of XP. Attack speed. That's also written. I'm really doubting between kind of the straight upgrades or the ones that not necessarily have the best armor, but just have a lot of other good attributes.
Everything feels wrong here. The air, the ground at my feet.
Mortals were not meant to tread this road.
The sooner we can find Lilith and get out, the better.
Hey, that means that this is probably the area where we can find the crafting material needed to re-roll our affix. Okay, should be in the bubble. There's another. Okay. I was about to say there's another shaman here who's reviving. Nice. Level up. New bow. So 50, level 50 is the requirement to go to what's it called, World Tier 3, which also means that maybe around 50 we're gonna see a pretty significant spike in power level of items. I think that's probably how it works. Oh shit. This is looking good though. Once the inventory is full, I'm gonna go back and then check if there's any upgrade that we found. What's the bottleneck in the build? Should we focus on energy regeneration, or after moving 15 meters your next attack deals 14 damage? And this gives it another damage bonus. But I think there is another passive here. Critically striking an enemy grants 5% movement speed for 4 seconds. Could be good too. Having 1 point in each of these is probably better. We don't have to like go all in, but by the way, what's this? Speak with Torben the innkeeper. Okay, we just need to deselect that.
I'm not ready yet.
Lots of yellow items. On world tier 3 and 4, I think there's like a new rarity above legendary. And set items will be added later. I think in season 1. Yellow items all over the place. Getting a bit too chaotic. That's why this ult is so insanely powerful. Because it basically pulls everything in and you just know where to watch, where to look. And where to spam all your abilities. Damn. Kill the guy that revives. Let's sell our stuff. I have so many poison and shadow imbuement items, or items that give me that, but I'm not using it. Poison resistance. No, not an upgrade. +1 rank of all agility skills. Do we salvage this one?
Praise the Father. Father bless. What do you need?
Yeah, let's do it. So we're gonna fight Mephisto as well? Probably. Ooh.
There's something underneath her. I know that glow. It's the soul stone.
The battle is not over. The father is hunting Lilith. In the spire. Across this infernal wasteland. Salvation is coming.
Not for these knights you led to hell. Not for you either.
Brother.
You're just a tool of someone who doesn't give a damn about any of us. And a thief. You had the stone the whole time we were helping you in Chaldean, didn't you?
Inarius entrusted it to me, and... Wait. You took it? Insolent heretic! Servants of darkness! You will all be damned!
Leave her. She's poisoned with hatred.
Is she the only one? fighting against.
What do you propose?
I have a tonic. A little something to numb the pain and get her moving. Drink up, Prava. If you're wise, you'll get back to Caldeum while you still have a chance. Yes, but keep your guard up. The cathedral is in shambles. We're on our own now. Stick together. And find that spire Prava spoke of.
Imagine how frustrating that is in PvP. If somebody has an item like Vigo's protection, you just can't do anything for 4 seconds. Reset. Every enemy here drops a yellow item, I feel, of the big ones. Okay, so we gotta move.
clear the way.
Heed my call, Karun. Strike down the enemies of living.
I'm not ready yet.
I should put down the poison trap with the caltrops in the same location, because they're kind of synergistic with the slowing and the poison damage over time. So I gotta probably wait a little. Yeah, this is better. This is much better. Oh shit!
Not for long. Let's find another route.
But we're not playing hardcore. I'll make a mental note that we should be careful that some enemies explode. This seems like the place.
I'm not ready yet.
Ooh, this is tough. So where's the boss? Over here. Go.
You're not half bad at taking charge, Dom. I can see why you were that big man in Scotland.
Was that a compliment? Someone write this down. Memorialize the moment.
It's not like I haven't given you one before. There was that other time.
Oh, yes. The ground is shifting.
Prepare yourselves.
Here we go. Who's this? Is it Mephisto? Ashava. That's a world boss. And now we gotta solo it. And the poison resistance. Let's get into the bubble. Man, penetrating shot does 5k damage already. I think I have to stay close here. But how are we gonna beat this dude? Well, with help. We almost get the health globes. No, no, no. Okay, that's 2 health globes. And we need to survive until another third. Stagger them again. Three potions left. Can I get one shot at here? I need to drop these traps. That doesn't do much. But that does. Down to 1 potion. I should be using elixirs now that I think of it. Consumables. I don't have them. This fight is so much easier if you have like an elixir that gives you poison resistance. No potions. Have to play it very carefully here. He should have dropped the potions. Yes. Good stuff. Ooh, the bubble saved me. No more potions. No fucking way. Come on. This would be such... I have to stay close. Because I gotta heal. No, we're dead. We're dead. We're dead. We're so fucking dead here. They need to stagger him again. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, let's fucking go. That was way too close. That was way too close. Oh, dude. No more potions. That was way too close. Let's see what we have. Dealing direct damage to a vulnerable enemy has up to a 41% chance to daze them for 2 seconds. That's not really that good. Critical strikes grant 16% movement speed for 1 second up to 6 seconds. That's good because we have a... I think we have a critical strike build. We get 1 rank of dash and 2 ranks of shadow step. Both of those I don't use. So if we take this, we are losing... we're losing the caltrops. But I think it's... I think the movement speed is good. Critical strikes grant 16% movement speed for 1 sec. Yeah, this is good. Let's try it out. Imagine having to do that again. Yeah, basically, yeah, having to do it again. I think it was 10 minutes or so.
Lorath, are you...
Just catching my breath. I see the spire up ahead. Come on.
This feels like a greatest hits of all the Diablo bosses.
Any sign of Lilith or Inarius?
Lilith was here. I see the blood petals.
May we fight true in his holy name. Blessed be the light.
Do you remember them, Anarius? The whispers of the damned.
Words will not save you. Show yourself.
So, the soldier returns, and with such purpose. No longer the conflicted soul I left behind.
You deceived me.
Why, Anarius? What are you truly after?
My rightful place is in the heavens.
Is that why you seek to destroy all that we created?
Sanctuary is an abomination!
And our son.
I made it right. To satisfy the heavens.
Tell me, did they rejoice? No. They do not want you. In his glory.
See now the work of your faith!
It is done. It all ends with you.
No. We made a choice. And that they can never forgive. No matter what you tell yourself, or who you sacrifice. Silence is their judgment.
But I set things right. What more would you have me do? Tell me. Please. Tell me.
The heavens do not speak to you anymore.
Heavens, protect me!
No. You belong in hell.
Now that's a cinematic. Holy shit, that was so good.
What happened?
Lilith. She tore off Inarius's wings. It was like she was toying with him. She wanted the angel to suffer before she ended him.
Then the prophecy was wrong. A spear of light piercing hatred's heart.
Maybe not. Lilith is wounded too.
If she's hurt, it will be easier to trap her in the Soul Stone. we cannot stop.
Man, that cinematic was good.
She's already gone.
What now?
I have an idea. I will prepare the Sightless Eye.
The eye? What do you mean?
We must find Lilith. The only way to do that is to use the eye.
Are you serious? I know what happened the last time the eye was used. I know it didn't end well.
Do you have a better idea? Any of you? That's what I thought.
Whoops.
Donan, you're bleeding.
I'm fine. But Lorith is right. The eye is the only advantage we have. The only way to find Lilith. There is no time to waste.
So what is this map? Burning House? Okay, Burning House. So that means we're kind of close-ish, maybe? Use the Sightless Eye.
So, here you are at last, to collect your safe passage to the Cathedral of Hatred. And you look less well than when I saw you last. I would not be so certain of victory.
Fulfill the promise you made to me.
Of course, daughter of hatred. With my gift, you will face your father. We all return home in the end.
Foolish of you to use the eye again. What is this? Where am I?
A prisoner in your own mind. I could keep you here forever. But I will offer you a different fate. You could be Sanctuary's greatest protector. But only if you choose to.
choose to kill Mephisto, maybe.
I will show you why the world has need of you. Ever since you drank my blood, I have been a part of you. I always will be. I carry your hopes and fears in my heart. I gifted humans with free will, but they are lost without a shepherd to guide them.
Our Father has granted you a path to salvation. And yet, you stray from it at every opportunity.
And people submit to the spectacle, desperate for woe through a child's eyes. But you know.
The Horadrim know the truth.
Yes. But they are only keepers of knowledge. They cannot do what you do.
I'm sorry, my son. I'm sorry. I repented. Do you think
My son was wiser than even the Horadrim. But it was not in his nature to be a shepherd either. His prophecy was a warning. But rather than use it to unite the sanctuary, he let it breed chaos. Inarius, Elias, Lorath. They wanted so badly to see their own meaning in the prophecy. They were blind to the simple truth of it. We are prisoners of the eternal conflict, the pawns of angels and demons. It will always be a part of us. We must fight to survive. It was so human of Inarius to think the prophecy was all about him. Or perhaps your kind. Elias thought I was the one to save Sanctuary. He was wrong. A human must lead the flock of humans. You. Hatred, destruction, and terror are forever. We will always need to fight them. But we can turn the tide of the eternal conflict in our favor. It starts here, with Mephisto's destruction, and you will lead the battles to come. Simply take my hand. Fight the sanctuary. I will stay in the shadows.
I will never take your hand.
Then this is the future that awaits you.
Nice. It's nice that all these themes come back from the beginning.
Do not cower. I've come to free you from this trap.
Why do you keep helping me?
Look where we stand. I saved you in this dismal little cave because I sensed you could end Lilith. And that is all I want. I won't lie. There will come a time when we are enemies. But like it or not, right now we need each other to defeat her. Look me in the eye. The path ahead is steep. My blessing will guide you. Tread without fear.
I thought I sensed that old wolf skulking around. You would follow Mephisto, but not me. Are you that foolish?
No.
I'm not ready yet.
This is indeed the greatest hits of all the bosses.
I'm not ready yet.
Ooh. Oh shit. thought there was only one barrage incoming, but I was very wrong. And I'd already used my my evade. Ah, that's because there's an... Holy shit. Maybe we just kill this one first. I don't even know who that is, like lore-wise. Irida, Keeper of the Dead. Focus one, maybe focus her first, because we just got caught in 2 barrages.
I'm not ready yet.
Nice. Are we getting XP for this? Doesn't look like it. But maybe at the end, maybe this is kind of a quest, and when we leave the nightmare, we get it all at once. Imagine doing this hardcore. There is no way you're gonna survive this. It's like so many bosses in a row. You need to really come prepared. And just going into hardcore blind. I didn't want to check any clips on YouTube of YouTubers starting with hardcore and then losing their hardcore characters because I didn't want to spoil anything of the story. Damn. Nice, staggered him. That should do it. Yes. So what else?
Sightless is the source of this. Take it and set yourself free.
It's not looking good for Donan.
Don't even think of burying me here, you bastard.
I'm too damn old to hold your body out of hell. So move your hand. Let me see.
I haven't taken orders from you in years, Lorette. I see no reason to start now.
should have come to me instead of the cathedral. I would have shown up for you. Shared your burden.
I know. And perhaps things would have gone differently with Scott's claim. And with Yoren. Was it enough? Will he think it was enough?
Yes. More than enough.
It's really ramping up, not just boss fight after boss fight, but also lore-wise. I like
I'm
it.
sorry about Donan.
What's done is done. What did you learn from the eye?
Lilith tried to trap me. Before that, I saw her cross a great sea of fire. And beyond it lay her father's domain.
We are too late.
We can't give up now. We have the stone. What should we do?
I don't know. I always thought if I didn't survive, you'd be the one to finish this. You've always had the steady hand, not me. Trust your gut is the reason we've made it this far.
He gave everything. His home, his son. What was it for?
You've made it back. Good.
What does he mean?
This fiend helped me escape from Lilith.
Wait, I've read of such a wolf. No. Mephisto. You trusted a prime evil?
Trust had no part in it. Your friend saw reason instead, as should you. If Lilith takes my essence, Sanctuary is lost.
What do you propose?
No proposals. I offer only my aid. This leads to the Cathedral of Hatred. But you must hurry. Lilith is almost there. You've arrived before Lilith, but she is close.
Maybe this is the capstone dungeon.
We can set an ambush. I distract her. You trap her in the Soulstone.
Something isn't right. Mephisto led you to this moment. We're in his realm. Must we really be doing what he wants? Between him and Lilith, he is the greater evil.
You want to use the stone on him?
Think carefully. That path would lead to failure for all of us.
He's afraid.
It could work. We imprison Mephisto in the stone. Get back to Loreth.
Then we seal the gates of hell behind us and leave Lilith here.
She'll catch you before you escape. And if I'm trapped in the stone when she does, she will take my power. Don't let your hate for me blind you to common sense.
Nirel. I can't trust my thoughts about Mephisto. But I trust yours. Do what you think is right.
Is this gonna be a
Your lives and
player
those of
choice
all
thing?
humanity depend on what you do next. Choose wisely. Have sealed your fate.
Let us pray that worked. Come on.
Lilith will hunt us down. I must end it.
I'll find Lorath. We'll make this right. And we'll wait for you at the chapel. This better not be the last time I see you. Understand?
final boss? Here we go.
You will learn pain, only glimpsed in myth.
Nope. Right, we got a couple of potions.
I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet.
So far, she doesn't seem too tough. I had to open my mouth.
I'm not ready yet.
Good timing on this. Those attacks are pretty fast. I think the attacks are getting faster.
I'm not ready yet. Any more time?
You shouldn't let this guy live. Because he can hook us. I'm popping potions where I shouldn't. The good thing is, she basically comes to exactly where you are. So I can put my traps down and have good success with it. Nope. She must have dropped some globes here. Put all the traps down. We should be getting Vigo's bubble soon. We just focus Lilith? We could at this point. Damn. Getting roasted here. Yes, we. Let's go. That was doable. Still have 6 potions. Oh shit. In classic Mephisto fashion. Why did I think it was over? Why did I think this was over? Okay, let's learn the attack patterns. Where's she dropping? Dude, this is focus. I'm focusing. No more potions. Now we have them 2. Only 2. Are you kidding me? That is not enough. We're so dead here. There's no way. There is no way. We're dead. Totally dead. Totally dead. Alright, I thought we got her, but man, we need an upgrade. There's no way I'm gonna win this. We need an, I mean, we're getting better at the attack patterns, but I think we need an upgrade. And just switch gear, maybe respec a couple of things. Like for instance, damage against injured. Yeah, there's many things that we should be changing probably. And get some consumables. I'm gonna craft a shitload of like elixirs. We need a shit ton of elixirs. Maybe already with the elixirs it might make a huge difference, where we just get a big armor buff, resistance against poison. That alone could help out a lot.
Anything else? Nice.
Ultimate skill damage, basic skill damage, and core skill damage. All of them are good. This has 40% damage to injured enemies. But the issue here is that damage to distant enemies. Nah, but it doesn't have enough damage per second. But I mean, damage to injured enemies, we're not getting that with boss fights. Overpowered damage, we're not getting that with boss fights. damage to close enemies, damage to distant enemies, damage over time, damage to dazed enemies. I think this one's better. Use a socket. Then we do this. We can still upgrade. Dealing direct damage to enemies affected by your trap skills has up to a 48 chance to make them vulnerable for 3 seconds. That's just gonna happen with. That's just gonna help with the stagger. Fire resistance, cold resistance, lightning resistance, fire resistance. What we need is poison. Yeah, this amulet is not too good either.
What will it be?
Elixirs, upgrading the weapons, making sure we absolutely have the best gear. So if we do this, then we use Codex of Power, show my classes only, deal 5% increased damage for each second you stand still. We're not going to do a lot of standing still. Attacking enemies with a basic skill increases the damage of your next core skill cast by 5%, up to 30. I think we have something like that. Yes, there it is. Yep, so we do this, but we need 4 of that. Shit. 4 of that, so never mind. That's not gonna work. What about upgrading? Replace affix? No, because we don't have that.
May the light keep you. Come back and see us.
Skills are also something that we should be reconsidering. Elixirs. Elixir of poison resistance. Definitely this one, and that's it. We can't really make any more. We need crushed beast bones. Shadow resistance. Let's just use it. Increases armor by 200, thorns by 100, and experience by 5%. Cooldown on evade. Yeah, why not? Why not? Can we use all these at once? Oh, you may only have one elixir active at a time. Then I'm pretty sure we should go with the poison resist.
Blessings.
That there is worth the coin.
Can't do that.
Upgraded to level 3. All of this. And now we need to make a trip to the jeweler. The whole build is traps. Do we really switch it around now?
I have many fine pieces, rare and beautiful. Another time, then.
Yeah, let's use this. Let's we can't satisfy the conditions on this when we're in boss fights because enemies need to be injured and we need to be healthy, and that's two things that's not gonna happen. Dazed, close, frozen, crowd controlled. Yeah, this one's better. Definitely better. That did give us a significant HP buff. How many obols do we have? 25. Not enough to actually buy something. Skills. Skills. Now when I look at penetrating shot, that's maybe not the best here, because there's usually just one enemy, and that's the boss. Yeah, +2 ranks of penetrating shot. We still had a point in rapid fire. I wasn't even aware. Forceful arrow knocks back non-elite enemies if they are close. If they collide with another enemy, both are knocked down. This is kind of useless. If penetrating shot damages at least 3 enemies, your next penetrating shot has a 20% increased critical strike chance. So we refund this and we just put it in a different skill. Yeah. Absolutely. What about this? Well, we could stagger. I think we're staggering Lilith definitely with these skills. Gain 5% damage reduction against damage over time effects. That's poison and burn. It's a lot though. Dark Shroud is giving us movement speed. And that's mainly why we have Dark Shroud. But maybe I should go for Concealment, because then we become unstoppable. It grants 30% movement speed. Yeah, let's try it. Let's just try it, because we need to switch it up a little bit. Gain 40 energy when you enter concealment. That's fine. The skill that breaks concealment always makes enemies vulnerable. The skill that breaks concealment always makes enemies vulnerable for 6 seconds. Okay. What about imbuement? I think we should just maximize our damage output with imbuement skills. Using a cooldown increases your dodge chance by 4% for 3 seconds. Using a cooldown. This gives us a form of healing, because we are stealth for 4 seconds. All right, let's try that again. Let's try that again. Switch the skills. Not go with this one, but let's go with... Yep. Oh boy. Consumables, poison resist, let's go. Oh, but it's the second phase. That makes such a difference. And that is so lucky, honestly. That is so lucky. Yes, and we're healing with this. That's a great way to kind of catch your breath. And because we're close, we can heal. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. It's going better. She just needs to walk into my traps a little bit more. Yes, we staggered her. Ooh, that still hurts us. No more potions. Messed up. No! Ah. Shadow, maybe shadow resist is better, or just armor. Tough, 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 tough. It has to be poison imbuement or any other imbuement, just to maximize the damage, because otherwise I just don't see it happening. Probably the caltrops are not doing enough. The slowing. We can go for something else, maybe poison imbuement. It's just gonna have a lot more damage potential. And we have this, and this is for free. Shadow Step. Become unstoppable and quickly move to the shadows to stab your victim from behind for 600 damage, gain 50% increased movement speed for 2 seconds. That could work. We have 3 points available. Yeah. And maybe a different alt. Because the alt, yeah, it's probably something else. You're unstoppable for 5 seconds after casting Shadow Clone. Huge. Deals an additional 20 damage. Yeah, this. Let's go with this. We're completely changing the build. Dealing direct damage to an enemy affected by traps goes up to 20. Reduce cooldowns on your traps. Drop a cluster of... Yeah, then also let's get rid of this one. Maybe this one. Yeah, probably this one. Yeah, we're changing everything. And we try it again. Let's pop the elixir. Which one? Which one? Which one? Yeah. He seems to be doing more. I still have an available action point. So much more movability. This is pretty sweet. Where are the potions? She dropped potions before. Yeah, we're done. Here we go again. Changing the build around completely. Probably not the best, huh? Every 100 energy you spend reduces the ultimate skill's cooldown. Probably has to be poison imbuement. Let's go with that. Here we go again. Definitely more damage. Definitely more damage here. Jesus. Definitely more damage. This is good. And she's dropping the potions there. That is so unfortunate. Maybe that's also what happened last attempt. She drops them out of bounds. Yo. That sucks. There are the potions. Come on. This map is getting smaller and smaller. But we're not staggering her. That's what we did a lot with the traps. Jesus. The poison. Yes, that's the globes. No. Ah. Attempt number 3. It's better though. Much, much better. If we go with this one, we can use our ultimate a lot more. Yeah. Jesus. Well, we still have the elixir. So using 100 energy will reset the cooldown? Isn't that what they said? This is the attack that I need to be most careful of. Yes, she drops the potions in the right moment. Kinda gotta stay in the middle. Yeah. Okay, we're learning. Much better attempt here. Dude, you have to watch everything. Get out of the poison. Nice. 2 globes. No. Ooh, that was nasty. That was nasty. Where is the ult? No, 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 no. There it is. We're not safe on this side. She always drops the potions in a shitty position. I can't go there. I can't go there. No more potions. I can't go there. Come on. This sucks. Come on. We're so dead. Come on. Yes! Oh my god, it could not have been closer. It could not have been closer. Oh, that was less than... That was a 0.5% of life. Jesus. Yo, Rekkie, what's up? In duivelse sferen. We got it. Ladies and gentlemen, we got her.
Sanctuary was meant as an escape from the eternal conflict. And yet, here we are. Again. I gave you free will. And you've squandered it. Wasting it on a crusade you don't understand. You chose tyranny when offered freedom. A poor legacy for my gift. Without me, you would have no victory. And its cost will be more than you can pay.
There we go. Holy shit. What kind of ring is this? That's a complete 57 health of 1,200. That's how close this was. A unique ring. That is so dope. So this is the rarity above legendary. Unique ring. Mother's Embrace. Fire resistance, shadow resistance +9 to all stats. Lucky hit chance. Critical strike damage, overpower damage. If a core skill hits 5 or more enemies, 35% of the resource cost is refunded. Interesting. Interesting. What about this one? Trap skills. I think we've already found this one. While you have a barrier active, 8% chance to ignore incoming direct damage from distant enemies. I don't think Rogue has a barrier. No. there's no barrier. So that is a bit of a shitty drop. 2 to penetrating shot. Then this is an upgrade. But this ring is good. This is a good ring. Now we just gotta make some sort of a build where the primary weapon or the basic skill. Oh, if a core skill. Nice. That makes it a lot easier. Can we heal? Question. Yo, the armor potion. That really did it then, because I could not have beaten her any closer.
Don't let the cold bite you too hard.
This potion, armor and thorns increased.
It is done. Lilith
It is
no more.
done.
Is she trapped in the stone?
No. Mephisto is. He helped us reach the Cathedral of Hatred before Lilith did.
Of course. He had a hand in all of this from the beginning, didn't he?
We had to take the risk.
No. I understand. Where is the stone?
Neyrelle, she didn't come back to you?
No.
She must have already gone ahead to the desert chapel.
We'll go after her. Quickly. I need to bring Donan and seal the gates of hell behind us. I will only slow you down.
You can't do this on your own, my friend. We came together. We leave together too.
Now, we are truly alone. The creators of Sanctuary, angel and demon, father and mother, are dead. They made us in their image. Their conflict is a part of us. It always will be. But is there any truth to Lilith's vision? This mad idea that we can escape the eternal conflict? These are not questions befitting an old man. I don't have much time left. This struggle is not mine anymore. Or will we walk the same path of all children who rebel against their parents? So often we simply become them. All I can do is help the Wanderer and Neyrelle avoid the fate of Rathma. And everyone else who tried and failed to overcome our flawed nature. Once we are back with Neyrelle, we will find a way. We have to. We'll be on the move again soon.
Hey, we got an item. Not an upgrade.
She's gone. Why didn't you wait for us?
Let's go back to our trap setup. Poison, and then we had the caltrops. Not sure if piercing shot is the best here. Okay, so that's back to normal. What did we have on this on 3? Caltrops, poison trap. There was something else. Oh, dark shroud. That's right. Yeah, we can go back to dark shroud. And then we go with the movement speed. Cool. 2 available points. It could be anything. Oh wait, we have to choose this as well. Yep. Alright. Equip the ring. Cool. First unique ring. Or first unique item. Critical strike chance. Strike damage. Yeah. Alright.
Yes. Yes, that must be right. Yorin, Donan. We've lost so many to hatred. We can't lose Neyrel too. Come on. Will this never end?
Yosef? What do you want?
Step aside. I'm here for the Haradrim.
Can it wait? I'm off to bury a friend.
We'll dig his grave for you.
Well, that's kind. But who will dig yours?
Oh shit.
The Haradrim have used their dark magics to bear a great evil into our world. Commit their wicked soul.
Yosef. You saved my life in Nevesk. They were not our enemies.
They were fools. I don't have the time for it. I am going to Scotsclan. Donan deserves to be buried with his son.
I thought the dead deserve nothing, while the living are in danger.
Wise words. But I have a promise to keep. That's why you must ride north, ahead of me. If the cathedral doesn't have her yet, Neyrel might head for the vault. Find her. Once you're together, meet me at Donan's estate.
Alright, final chapter. Final chapter. Where do we need to head next? Over here, I guess. Yeah. So this will be kind of setting up the expansion. We beat Lilith. Mephisto is still on the loose, and And these holy knights have kind of turned against us.
She had horns like a beast, strode right past where you stand. A path of scales. This is what I saw in the reflections. We're close. I can save you from this, Mother. I promise. I can learn how to... Not what I expected. But let's not give up hope. I thought you'd know me better by now. I am my mother's daughter. Where there's a lead, there's a way. And I'll follow it to the end.
So what's the capstone dungeon? By the way, I'm already thinking about the end game content, but yeah, I think we'll see after we've officially completed the campaign.
Why do I only hear one set of footsteps?
I spent a lot of time learning this code, so I hope you remember how to read it, Lorath. Because you are the last Horadrim now. My mother would have wanted me to stay with you. She believed the Horadrim had all the answers. I don't know if she'd recognize this person I'm becoming.
What is she up to? The new Dark Wanderer.
It's hard for me to think about her right now. But then I remember you and Donan. You weren't all-knowing Horadrim. You were bitter. You were uncertain. But you were always true friends. That's what I hold on to. Because there is so much further to go. Your imperfection gave me hope. And we will need it to face what comes next. To face him and his brothers. I don't know how much time I have. But there has to be a better answer. And I have to find it. Alone. I know you'll want to go with me. But people have already died because I was not careful enough. I can't risk you too. If I've misjudged, the world is going to need you to survive. And clean up the mistakes I leave behind. I know you don't want to hear this. But you don't get to quit. Not again. Wish me well, Morath. Because if everything works out as I am hoping, we will never see each other again.
On a boat with Mephisto. And she's taken the burden of the Soul Stone that where Mephisto is in, and she's going to a faraway land. That's basically my my summary of it. What this does is it basically leaves everything open for an expansion, where it's going to be set, and maybe she succumbs to the power of the Soul Stone. You know, that's like classic Diablo story. Then Mephisto comes back, and Diablo and what's his name, Baal, and then you have kind of the story of Diablo 2 again, where you know, where you're fighting the prime evils. So that seems like the best setup for that seems like the setup, I think, for the expansion. But yeah, we'll see. I wonder what the end game content is. Whenever, I think when now we're done with the campaign, it means that we can go to, what is it, World Tier 3, and there should be other end game content as well, like a capstone dungeon. I don't think the campaign is the capstone dungeon. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting. But that's it. It was good. Campaign was definitely good. It started very grim. It really set the right Diablo tone for me. The first cinematic in the church when you first see Lilith. In the middle, like, so not the cinematics but the cutscenes, I felt there were times where it was becoming a little bit more humoristic. It was a bit lighter, but then towards the end they kind of wrapped it, you know, they wrapped it together again, where everything became solemn and dark, and you know, it had that same vibe from the start, which is maybe not an inconsistency in terms of kind of lore, but it could just be like deliberate. But yeah, it was nice. It was a good campaign. There's a lot of people working at Blizzard, so I'm just gonna skip this one. Where's my mouse? Lilith has been defeated, but there is still much to do. Level up to take on new challenges across the continent. Complete Whispers of the Dead. Participate in Helltide and challenge yourself in Nightmare Dungeons to gain valuable items and crafting materials to progress your character. Alright, so these are 3 endgame things. Continue unlocking world tiers to gain access to more features and powerful items. When you are strong enough, face the Echo of Lilith in the final world tier. So that's kind of an uber boss.
I wish we could. She's out there with a prime evil, but we've been instructed not to follow. Wouldn't even know where to start searching if we did. So, until we know more, we'll have to wait.
I can't just sit idly by, waiting for word.
No? Then what are you gonna do? Go after her against her will?
No. You're right about Neyrelle, Fred. But there's still work to be done in Sanctuary. I'm going to the Tree of Whispers,
Why would you do that?
because it might be our only ally left. And we may soon need allies more than ever.
Fine. Go see the tree. But be very careful.
I just want to know what the Tree of Whispers, what kind of endgame content it is.
I'm not ready yet.
Welcome, Savior. You've stopped Lilith, freed Sanctuary of its supposed shackles. I'm sure it's everything you were hoping for. Congratulations.
Shut up, Rex! Always so talkative, new flesh.
Maybe there's just different bosses still in the or in Sanctuary, and then you kind of hunt them down, collect their hats, something like that.
My head stays where it is. I'm simply looking for an ally.
We might be able to form an arrangement. If it's not too beneath you.
Debts need to be fulfilled. You could claim them. Yes, claim their debts. In exchange, we will provide you with power, wealth, whatever it is you desire. Yes, yes.
Meanwhile, you will be the force of good, curing Sanctuary of its ailment.
Far away in the broken city of Caldeum, there are those indebted to us, demon and man alike.
Nice. Icons on the map indicate active whispers and are only available for a limited amount of time. Each whisper rewards a number of grim favors upon completion. Cool. You can track how many grim favors you have from the map. When the bar is full, return to the Tree of Whispers to claim a valuable cache of your choice. Nice. So these are the grim favors, and then yeah, there you have it. Cool. Alright, so that's endgame content, and then there should be a capstone dungeon, but I haven't really found it. But that's World Tier 3. Complete the Cathedral of Light capstone dungeon. There you go. There you go. That's cool. So that means we're gonna attack the Cathedral of Light. Requires level 50. Or no, it doesn't require level 50. It's just 2 levels above our level. Cool. Alright. I'm going to wrap it up there. Because, yeah, we did it. We finished the campaign. All in all, I'm really... Yeah, I like it. It was a lot of fun. And there's still so much to do. There's so many unexplored areas still. And a game like Diablo... Some say, well, it's the camp. No, actually, a small percentage of players play Diablo for the campaign. Diablo has always been a game where kind of the gameplay loop feels almost infinite. Everybody's just looking for better gear and better gear and better gear, and that never really ends. So even now, if you look on YouTube, there's like content still or videos where people still cover Diablo 2. They do dungeon runs. There's a particular area that they just clear over and over again, and then so they just hunt for very specific items. I mean, you guys probably know how it is. So that, I'm not sure to what extent I'm gonna play the end game content of this game. I'm definitely gonna play a little bit through Tree of Whispers, Capstone Dungeon, that kind of stuff. Cathedral of Light, Capstone Dungeon, and this is also, yeah. So yeah, but that's something for another time. And yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up here. Get some dinner. Thanks guys, thanks for watching, and next stream maybe we go back to Warzone if they finally bring back the solo mode. But yeah, or I'm just gonna play something completely different. Let me know if you guys know any games that you want me to cover, or if there's any indie games that maybe seem like fun and you want me to check it out. I've been thinking of kind of diversifying the content a little bit. We'll see. So stay tuned for the next one. Alright guys, thanks for watching and peace.